Hi fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see the one who broke your heart. So we'll see what they've been up to, if they feel any guilt or remorse, or if there's just a possibility for the two of you to maybe reconnect here, patch things back up. This is going to be a general reading, guys, so please just keep that in mind. If you are after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will be listing my email address just below the video here. Alright guys, let's go ahead and begin. Okay. I've put those cards back in the deck because I just don't feel like those were your cards. This, however, I feel is your card. Well, there you go. You've got the Empress. Okay, maybe I was wrong. She's come out twice for you. Okay, children, fertility, pregnancy here is coming up very strong. I feel like that can be translated in different ways. Oh, bottom of the deck you have the Devil's energy. Okay, so walking away from this person has not been easy, but I feel like had you chosen to stay in this connection, it would have been harder still. Okay, now I do pick up, before I get to the Devil here, I did pick up children, somehow children, or something to do with your childhood or maybe pregnancy here. So for instance, when this person walked away from you, I feel like not only did they walk away from you, but they may have walked out on their children here, or your children that the two of you might have been raising together here. I feel like there was just more than just yourself involved here. Now, some of you may have had children with this person, or were planning to have children. You may have been carrying their child, or maybe even experienced a miscarriage here with this person due to the stress and the tension and all the challenges and all the anxieties that they have been putting you through here. It could also be that, being with this person, okay, the maybe some of the pain or the hurt that you've endured with this person throughout your connection with them have resurfaced some emotional trauma or some childhood trauma. And this is where I get that notion of child or children coming to place here, okay? Now, for some of you, this is someone whom maybe you've always loved, and you will always love this person, and you will always want the best for this person, and maybe you're still hopeful that the two of you could come back together, because the Six of Cups is also this, coming back to someone or coming back to something. So I do get the impression that there may be an opportunity for you to come back together, but it has to be in a much more healthier state, guys, in a much more healthier emotional, mental, physical, spiritual state, because you can't come back with each other in that same energy in which you broke things off in the first place here, right? Okay, there needs to be a lot of changes and a lot of inner work and growth here on each other's part. The one who hurt you could have also had some sort of childhood trauma that they may have experienced. They may haven't had a very stable upbringing here. They may not have had a healthy, happy childhood here. They may have hurt or projected some of their fears, anxieties, and insecurities onto you and onto this connection here. I do feel like this is someone who wanted to grow with you. I do feel like this is someone, their feelings for you were growing here, but I feel like, to me, it just felt like there was something bigger here. There was something that was very powerful that had a hold of them. Now, it could have come in the form of an emotional trauma. It could have been emotional or behavioral patterns that just weren't healthy. Like it could have been anxieties or fears that they harbored in their energy, like a non-committal type of energy, anxiety about settling down and losing their independence or losing their individuality or freedom in a relationship. They may have experienced addiction issues. They may have been addicted to drugs, gambling, or anything else for that matter that may have hindered this connection. They may also have had behavioral patterns that weren't very healthy here. So I feel like there was something else bigger at play here that and they felt powerless towards it, which is why it feels like an addiction, which is why it feels like this person was intoxicated or consumed by this energy. And notice with the devil's energy, notice Adam and Eve here, the longer that they stay with the devil here, the longer that they stay with this energy, the more and more they start to resemble the devil itself. Notice the little horns that they're sprouting here on top of their heads. So the more that you would have stayed in this connection, the more that they would have continued to project that hurt and that pain onto you, and the more you would have sort of become, I guess, how do I say this, paralyzed by it or numb to it, I guess. At the end of the day, something was missing, and I feel like, I don't know if this is if this person decided to walk away from you, but I feel like they did so in an energy or in an attempt to kind of protect you or protect your energy, because I feel like they recognize that they weren't necessarily a healthy, happy version of themselves, and they couldn't be, they couldn't give you that happiness here, or they couldn't give you that stability or security that you wanted. So I feel like them walking away was, yes, to work on themselves, but I also feel like they kind of pulled their energy away because they wanted to protect you. So it's like, when you love someone and you can't be with them, but if you love them, you wish all the happiness for them, even if it doesn't necessarily involve you. So this is what I'm kind of getting here. This could have been a childhood friend, a childhood sweetheart here, or this is someone whom you have known since your early childhood days here. This is someone who I feel like once upon a time, this person has attributed to your happiness a lot. Okay, but then something happened here. Their inner demons, they've had their inner demons here, which they were never able to conquer, which they were never able to address or confront, and I feel like that came out and kind of hindered and sabotaged this connection here. Something was missing at the end of the day. I don't know if this is what they felt, or I don't know if this is what you felt. Or maybe they felt like since they've walked away from you, it just feels a little empty, a little lonely in their lives. It feels like something's missing. It just doesn't feel wholesome. It doesn't feel the same here. I do feel like you might potentially, hear from this person. They might potentially reach out. I do like that the Chariot here has shown up as well, because it might be suggesting to us that maybe this person is on a journey to recovery. Okay, maybe they're taking it slow day by day, but hey, baby steps is better than taking no steps at all. Or maybe they have conquered some of these inner demons here. Okay, and maybe they have been victorious over it. So I do like that these, that the Chariot here has sort of popped up here, because I feel like to me, the message that I'm getting is they're either on the road to recovery, or they're on the road to wellness, or they have been for quite some time now. There is still an attraction, there's still an emotional thread that connects the two of you together. I do feel like there's a possibility of them reaching out to you with an emotional message here. They may reach out to you in a very unexpected way here. They may communicate something to you very unexpectedly, but it's going to be a pleasant surprise. It might shock you. It might leave you feeling a little bit rattled, because, hey, this is someone whom you've built a life with, and this is someone whom, let's face it, you guys have been through a lot, and here this person just sort of pops back into your life. So yeah, it's going to shake you to your core a little, but I feel like it'll be a welcome surprise for a lot of you. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands energy, there is, this person still thinks very highly of you. They hold you in high regard. If you are their mother of the children, they always thought that you have done a great job, a superb job, or they've always wanted for you to be the mother, the father of their children here. I feel like they're only worried. I feel like they never really worried about how you turn out without them, because they knew that you would always find a way and that you would do well. they're only worried how they might have hurt you, okay? Because I feel like they're confident in your abilities here to look after yourself and look after the people around you and the people that you love. So look, the one who hurt you, I feel like was hurting themselves. I do feel like you guys have been through a lot here. And some of you, this is a soulmate or a soul contract. You've got a soul contract with each other. And, you know, it could also be someone that you've shared a love with in a previous lifetime here. And the two of you, two souls are contracted to be together. They're, you know, they're destined to gravitate back towards one another. So there could be that, you know, coming home, coming back to one another. The two of you could be going back to what you once started. Just make sure you're doing it in a different energy here where, you know, you're doing it in a very loving, harmonious, healthy energy here. Because there's still attraction, there's still passion, there's still love, there is. Just because they walked away or you walked away here doesn't mean that, you know, love has dissolved or it's gone away. It hasn't. Alright guys, so these are your messages. Thanks as always for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing. Bye.